Okay, story time of when I decided to be grown, get out here on these dating sites. I think this particular site was Hinge. It was over a year ago. I went on maybe like 10 dates, but here's another one. I mentioned one yesterday. This is another guy that I decided to go on a date.
Nah, this right here is crazy. The fact that she said she thinks is Hinge, lady, you know it's Hinge. Like, stop it. This is wild.
Okay, story time of when I decided to be grown, get out here on these dating sites. I think this particular site was Hinge. It was over a year ago. I
She
went on maybe
thinks.
like 10 dates, but here's another one. I mentioned one yesterday. This is another guy that I decided.
Nah, hold on, right? Hey, yo, what? 10 dates? She said that shit so casual. I went on 10 dates. That's a lot. Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the number one app worldwide allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
To go on a date with. He is of the Sun Kiss Less community. Okay, so right here, one of these patty cake, right? But it was his idea for us to meet at a steakhouse, and I was all about it. Okay, cool. Let's meet at the steakhouse. He was like, okay, make sure you dress nice. Oh, okay, I know how to do that, right? I puts it on, right? So I get there. I get there before him. I'm sitting at the
Yo,
bar. I'm looking around for him. He walks in. He's very casual. Now, mind you, he was like, look, I'm from New York. I got swag. I know how to put it on. He indeed did not put it on. I digress. We get to the table, they seat us, and he's sitting on one side, I'm sitting on the bench part. And the conversation was fine. But then all of a sudden he started mentioning my body. Now, mind you, I never posted full body pictures. I had not posted full body pictures on the app because I understand I am curvy and I did not want to attract the wrong type of person who was only trying to talk to me because I am curvy. So up until this point, he had no
yo,
idea,
duh.
if I was working with an ironing board, if I, was a little pencil. He had no idea. He just knew from like here up what I look like. All right, keep that in mind. So he proceeds to like talk about, how I got a nice body and that he's dated curvaceous women before, curvaceous women of color, and then he starts showing me a
Yo, I swear, these women be making videos like this simply to stroke their egos, to make themselves feel good, to make themselves feel wanted. That's all it really is half the time.
picture of his ex, right? This ex was a black woman, beautiful, but when I tell you her posterior was like filled up the seat, it was all the way, like half of my passenger seat and my seat together. So we not the same. That ain't what I'm working with, but okay, all right, let's proceed. So just in regular conversation, he starts talking about sexual things, like, how he's well endowed, and, if I ever gave him a chance, I would be satisfied. And I'm sitting over here floored because I'm trying to figure out how we got here. How did we get to a conversation where, first of all, you are showing me pictures of your curvaceous ex, whom I really think was an escort, based on the pictures that he was showing me? None of the pictures the lady really had clothes on. It was like she was really, really dressed, very provocative all the time. So I don't know if this was somebody this man was in a relationship with, maybe in his mind, but I think for her it was, this was a money grab. Anyway, you would not believe that out of nowhere this man pulls up a video, a video of him and this woman where he has no clothes on, sitting on a sofa, and she is riding him. Did you hear what I said? She's riding him at the table. I'm at the table. At this point, I feel so disrespected. But then I'm just trying to figure out, how did we get here? What did I say? Was there any sort of, like, I gave him some hint that I was interested in having a sexual conversation with him? I have no idea, y'all. I don't know how we got here. Anyway, I was like, I don't think that's appropriate for you to be showing me. You could put that away. And so this man
But you still watch. You see what I'm saying? It's like this chick is straight capping because she's telling us like, yo, he showed me this video and she was able to describe the video in detail. She was able to describe the details of the video. That tells me she was paying attention.
got up and came over to my side to sit next to me on the bench. Now, I'd already had gotten a little tense, right? So when he gets up to sit next to me, he tries to put his hands behind my back, like the small of my back. And so I looked up at him and I said, Chris, you know, I really don't want to punch you in your face in this restaurant, but I will punch you in your face. You need to go back over there to your side of the table. I was so beside myself. I didn't know what to do with this man. Okay. So I told the waiter, "Hey, can we wrap this up? Can you bring us
This
the
is
check? I think
crazy,
it's time
bro.
for us to go." So my car was parked directly in the front of the restaurant. So he walks me out and he gives me a hug, and I try to like give him a little side hug, like, "Thank you so much for dinner. It was nice to meet you." And this man tries to kiss me in the mouth. In the mouth.
Thank you so much for dinner. So she's telling us about a man that she went on a date with, but she wasn't interested in him. Look, whenever a woman does that, that tells me she is who she is. You are nothing but a bird trying to get a free meal. That's all it is.
In my mouth. You kiss. Oh! So here I am outside, like trying to get him.
Yeah, she wants some attention, bro. And it's sad because this is a grown ass woman, bro. She's making a video fishing for validation. Now pay attention here. She got on fake hair, face filled with makeup. Once a woman got on these type of accessories, to me, she's just who she is. She's out here trying to fool a fool. This is nasty work, bro.
To not kiss me in the face. And then eventually I push him away. Let me gather myself, Lord. So I push him away. And I was like, okay, well, that was cool. Nice to meet you. And I hurry up, hurriedly get into my truck and I pull off. He calls and I never answer the phone. I don't know what to do with that. What was I supposed to do with that? Okay.
Look, let's see how this chick looks, man. Let's start there. Let's see what you look like because Shorty's popping.
What the fuck though? Where the love go?
Mm, okay, she looks kind of thick, but she keep fake hair, so which means she got short hair. Okay. Yeah, this right here is just a bird seeking attention, bro. That's what it's given. Yeah, she's chasing attention and validation. She looks like she's in her late 40s, early 50s, but she still needs validation. Y'all gotta understand there are some women out here who thrive off of attention and validation, bro, and they need that to survive. So, or Fred, just listening to a story, I could tell that's what's going on here. Cause you could tell she's an older chick. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. See, some women never grow up, fellas. Especially if a woman like is used to getting like attention because she's thick, she will never get over that. So even though she's 50, 60, she will still be fishing for that attention. And it's sad. Just looking at this chick, I could tell that's what's going on. Sad, bro. Shorty's unhinged getting ran through. Look, fellas, be wise out here, man. And before y'all cuff these chicks, make sure y'all do a background check, bro. Because if you wife up a chick like this, and she just said that she was unhinged for a year and been on like 10 dates. So out of those 10, at least 4 dudes crack. Fellas, be wise out here, man, for real. Imagine him getting a hospital to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.